touch. Come on, come on, man, let's go. Really?
Imagine this, a furious customer being dragged out by security while shouting at the top of their lungs. That one scene sums up exactly why hardcore pawn was both completely insane and totally addictive. For a while, it wasn't just another reality show. It was the wildest circus on television. Where other shows carefully polished their stories, hardcore pawn gave you raw chaos. No history lessons, no trivia about antiques, just pure, unfiltered meltdowns happening daily inside Detroit's American Jewelry and Loan. Les Gould wasn't just a pawnbroker. He was more like a ringmaster trying to control lions, except the lions were desperate customers ready to explode. His daughter Ashley, sharp, fearless, always ready with a brutal comeback. His son Seth, the smug, calculating numbers guy who seemed born to annoy his sister. Together, they weren't just a family, they were TV dynamite. And let's be honest, fans didn't really tune in for the items. Nobody cared about used TVs or knockoff handbags. People tuned in for the shouting matches, the insults, the chairs flying across the room, and the security guards constantly waiting just off camera. In the beginning, though, hardcore pawn was just a pawn shop. Les opened American Jewelry and Loan in Detroit way back in 1978, long before reality TV came calling. A third-generation pawnbroker, he'd seen it all. Angry customers, wild negotiations, and people pawning their stuff just to survive. He had charisma, hustle, and a way of turning drama into business. By the late 2000s, reality TV producers were searching for their next big hit. The History Channel already had Pawn Stars, which leaned on antiques and trivia. True TV wanted something louder, rougher, and grittier. And when they found Les Gould, they knew they'd struck gold, literally. When Hardcore Pawn premiered in 2010, more than 2 million viewers tuned in, making it the biggest launch in true TV history. Suddenly, Detroit's busiest pawn shop became a tourist attraction. Fans from all over the world came just to watch Ashley roast someone or to see Seth roll his eyes in person. It wasn't a store anymore. It was a battleground of broken dreams. And at first it worked. The chaos felt real. People were hooked. But then something changed. By season 2, the fights started feeling a little too perfect. Customers stormed in like they were auditioning for WWE, security guards waited for their cue, and fans began to notice, was this all real or just staged? Reddit threads exploded with theories. YouTubers picked apart episodes frame by frame. People swore they saw the same customers return in different wigs. The formula became obvious. Angry customer, Ashley yells, Seth smirks, security drags someone out. Over and over again. What once felt unpredictable now felt scripted. And then came the scandals. Fan favorite employees like Rich and Big Joe disappeared. Big Joe's firing after being caught stealing was broadcast on national TV like some reality crime show crossover. The once beloved cast now looked exhausted. Les seemed tired of playing ringmaster, Ashley grew frustrated, and Seth became more of a smug character than a character. By the later seasons, the show was running on fumes. The drama was repetitive, the items were ridiculous, and the customers looked more like actors than real people. Hardcore Pawn had gone from groundbreaking chaos to self-parody. And then it just ended. No big finale, no farewell. True TV quietly dropped it, moving on to comedy and prank shows. Hardcore Pawn wasn't officially canceled, it was simply abandoned. Looking back, it's easy to see why. What made the show great in the first place, the raw energy, the unpredictable drama, eventually got drowned out by repetition and overproduction. Reality TV doesn't like reality, it likes reactions. And when the reactions stopped feeling real, the magic was gone. Could Hardcore Pawn ever come back? Maybe. In today's reboot culture, anything is possible. But some shows are better left remembered. Messy, loud, trashy, and unforgettable. Because for a moment in TV history, Les Gould turned a Detroit pawn shop into America's most chaotic stage. And even if the show fell off, one thing is for sure, nobody who watched it will ever forget it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Hardcore Pawn, hit that like button, subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories, and let me know in the comments what show you want me to cover next. Until then, thanks for watching.